Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kinberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. There are a lot of ways to use wit and humor in a crime novel. It can be slapstick, it can be sarcasm, lots of other approaches too. Let's take a look at one book's use of humor and turn today's spotlight on David Ahern's Madame Tulip. Derry O'Donnell is an actor who's between roles and eager for a way to make a living. Her friend Bella, who's also an actor, makes an interesting suggestion. Derry can take on the persona of a fortune teller. Plenty of people will pay for the chance to have their cards read, and Derry is familiar with tarot cards. With no better idea, Derry agrees, and before long she becomes Madame Tulip. Everything gets complicated, though, when Derry goes with her father Jacko to the racetrack, which is one of his haunts. There, Jacko happens to meet wealthy Peter Doyle and his wife, supermodel Marlene Doyle. Jacko knows both Doyles and introduces them to his daughter. When Derry successfully calls the winner of one of the races, the Doyles are impressed. And when Marlene finds out that Derry tells fortunes, she insists on having her own told. She's so taken in that Derry is invited to an exclusive weekend at the Doyles' Irish castle. All sorts of famous people will be there, and Derry will be paid to tell their fortunes and read their cards. Derry agrees to the plan, and she and Bella attend the party. Two of the A-list party guests are a rap star named Mojo and his partner, successful R&B artist Sonia D. Bella especially is a fan of Mojo's and wants to meet him. But when she tries, she finds him dead. It looks like it's a drug overdose, and when evidence is found in Bella's car, it looks to the police as though she's the killer. Bella knows she's being framed, and so does Derry. So the two start asking questions, and it's not long before they find themselves drawn into a web of international smuggling and more. And it puts them up against some very dangerous people. So, what are the elements in this novel? What keeps it going and keeps the pace going and keeps it together? Well, plenty of people think of this novel and the series that follows from it as cozy, and there are cozy elements in it. There's the amateur detective, and the novel isn't graphic or explicit. Readers who prefer their crime fiction to be low on gore will appreciate this. But as I said before, there is wit throughout the novel too. Here, for instance, is a scene in which Derry visits the Doyles at their exclusive hotel. Some hotels, when you walk into the lobby, have a way of making you feel that you've just dressed from the clothespin at your local recycling center. There are funny scenes too, but that's the kind of wit that's woven through the story. The book isn't really slapstick. Another element in the novel is the way we get to look at acting. Most actors are not famous superstars with entourages. They earn very little, take whatever roles they can get, any kind of work, and make do as best they can with things like props, costumes, and so on. We see a bit of the life as Ahern describes Derry and her friends. And that's another element in this story, the characters. There's Jacko, who comes off as a buffoon, but who's smarter than he seems. And there's his ex-wife, Vanessa, who sells his art and tries to keep him on track, tries to keep him going. There are Derry's friends, too. They're loyal, and they're an important part of her life. And of course, there's Derry. She's got a sarcastic sense of humor, a cynical view of the world, and she knows she's no glamorous beauty. Madame Tulip is the story of an out-of-work actor who gets a lot more than she bargained for when she takes on the role of soothsayer. It features a variety of quirky characters, an Irish castle for a murder setting, and a humorous look at life as not exactly famous actor. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kinberg. Thanks for watching.